I started this whole thing with my mic mute. Okay, I'm stopping this. This was good music. This was gonna be a nice intro. It was gonna be clean. It was gonna be smooth. But I started with my mic muted. It's okay though. It's all right. I was just saying good morning to everyone, no matter where you are. Or if it's not morning, that's fine. It's not even morning for me. Good afternoon, everyone. Good night, everyone. Well, maybe not good night, because that implies that I want you to like leave and like go to bed or something. That's not the case, because we are about to do at a podcast going, hey, that's what's up. But because we are about to do some track feedback. It's gonna be good today though. Also, I'm chilling. I got a blanket. I'm feeling good. I'm comfy. It is snowing outside, which for some of you is probably not that weird, but I live in South Carolina where we get little to no snow at all each year. So this is like a big event and everyone's like, oh no, is our power going to go out? So I'm glad that hasn't happened, but I'm just chilling. I'm chilling today. Anyway, we are doing track feedback in our Discord. If you are new here and you're not in the Discord, you can access the Discord via the link that's pinned in the chat or the link that should also be in the description. Snow is awesome. I like snow. I prefer the cold weather. I might move up north at some point in my life. But yeah, and in that Discord, there is this channel right here that is currently open right now. And you can submit your tracks for feedback. Now, normally, I would go through this channel myself, and I would click on links. Either I would go like in the order in which they were submitted, or I'd do some kind of scuffed version of randomization where I just scroll and close my eyes. That's not what we're doing today. That's not what we're doing today, because I have another channel here that is only available to me and other Ghosthack staff, obviously, where I can have a bot choose a random request from this lot right here. So it will go in and it will pick a random request. Now, I haven't tested this. I probably should, but we'll read your pings. Yeah, I should. I'm so bad at being on Discord a lot. I'm so sorry about this, everyone who's on the Discord. I'm really bad at it. But if I go like this, then I should be able. Oh, look at that. There it is. It worked. And the Ghosthack bot has chosen a random submission out of the request. Now, I think this is really cool just because I don't have a lot of experience with bots, and I just think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of how this works. So that's how we're gonna do it, and we're gonna keep going on and doing this for a while. And first up is Ganymede. I've seen Ganymede. Woohoo! All right, yeah, it's looking good. Everybody doing good? Have I ever heard of Heavenfall Music? I have never. What kind of music do they do? I'm not sure. But yeah, only links, please. We'd prefer to stick away from files. What if it picks old submissions? It can't, because we have cleared the submissions before the stream. So all the submissions are going to be new. They're going to be from today. So awesome. Looks like everybody's doing good. Looks like we're all ready. All set. Sound is now working. I'm no longer muted. So let's go ahead and let's get into the first. Request here. SoundCloud and YouTube links only. By the way, that's kind of a rule. You know, we're not doing. There's some rules down at the bottom. We don't want copyrighted stuff, obviously. So no remixes. We want originals, and yeah. Let's hear what you got. Let's go. That was dope. Oh, with the drums, dude. It is weird. I like it. Let's get faster. Oh, it's totally different. I think, man, whoa, I heard something really cool right there. But dude, the way you mix like the color-based sounds with the atmosphere and like the growly stuff too, this sounds so good. Like it all mixes together so well. I'm loving it. It's all different, but it all fits together. Yeah, the bass work is very impressive too. Oh, tempo change. A little bit of an energy boost here. Just the little details and the sound effects. Stuff like that. Oh. Like, the structure is so strange, but I'm not mad at it at all. Like, it fits. Yeah, if this wasn't private, I'd give it a like, because I want to listen to this later. Man, this is awesome. This is great. I could tell you really put like a lot of legit effort and like a legit lot of yourself into this track. Because that's like, look, this is a 5.5 minute track. I will never play an entire 5.5 minute. I will skip ahead. Unless it's something like this. Because like it was like constantly changing and evolving, yet it all fit together. It was like your track had a character arc. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. I think this was great. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything about it. I feel like just listening to it, this track is important. And you should keep it this way. Rarely do I like a track this much, and it's cool for it to be the first one on the stream. What a great start. Anyway, yeah, I'm just really impressed. Awesome job, dude. That was great. All right. I'm sorry to everyone who's coming after that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, but we got Extractor. Extractor never disappoints. Let's see. Oh, it's a joke track. Okay. Extractor, this track sucks in the chat. I'm gonna listen to it anyway, because I feel like this is also important. I unironically actually really like these chords. Yes! See, if I looked up a hardcore like playlist on Spotify and I heard this, I'd be like, yeah, this is what I asked for. This is what I searched for. Good work. Good work. A big impact at the end. Raw fork, aka melodic raw style. That's awesome. Melodic raw style. That's a sick genre. I think it fits, honestly. I think this fits with that. I think you hit all the marks. Finally done. I know it's a joke track, but that was fun. That was fun. He needs some of those every now and then. I like him. I like him. It's a good entry from you, man. It's a good entry. All right. Sea Rose. It's kind of a cool piece of art there. Hardstyle forever. I should try making hardstyle. I tried once years ago, and then I never did again. I like this vocal. About 3 hours. Dude, that vocal work is so good. Vocal work is really hard to do when you're actually like chopping it up and like pitching it and putting it in the right patterns. Like vocal work is hard. But this thing sounded really good. Extremely well done. Oh. Dude, that was so cool. That was awesome. The switch to double time in that second half right there was clean. The vocal chops were insane. Yeah, that was sick. I love it. I love it. Part of me thinks that maybe the kick could have a little more snap to it, like it's a really sort of thuddy kick, like you kind of hear it from the other room. And like it sounds good. I'm like, part of me wants a little more punch, but I mean, like that's nitpicking at this point because I think this sounds great. This was a year ago. Oh dang! Well, here it is. After a year, it's ended up here, and I'm glad it did because this was awesome. Let's see, sounds awesome. Bring up the sub volume of my speakers. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me listen to sub. Yeah, sub sounds good to me, but this thing is sick. I love it. Another really, really creative one. I think that's my favorite bit about listening to these tracks is I get to hear like creativity that does not make its way to the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I like about these so much. Yeah, this is awesome. That is seriously cool. If there was something else I wanted you to change, then I would tell you, but I'm telling you there's not. You guys are really talented. And someone commented in the chat, it is random. I'm getting a bot to pick them all randomly. Trash Beats Collective, let's go. Kind of a sick intro. Oh. That was really cool. That was sick. And Elevate, thank you for the for the €1.11. Is it still cents for euros? Is that how that works? I don't know. I'm very American. 1.11 euros. I appreciate it. But this thing is sick. I like this a lot. I think this is really cool. Part of me thinks that the 6/8, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You know what I'm saying? That rhythm was a little like out of place. Like maybe there could have been something in the build up to kind of lead up to that. So it is still sense. Okay, I didn't want to say something stupid, but like something of that particular pattern maybe leading up to it, so it doesn't kind of come out of nowhere. But this thing sounded really cool. Like I still really, really like what you've done here. A lot of sub. Oh. Those basses are touching part of my ears that frankly I didn't know basses could touch. It's sick though. I like it. I mean that in a good way. Everybody get your hands in the air. It's a festival song. Oh, it's building back up. See, now I was ready for it. There we go again. Oh, so gross. Damn, that was cool. That was cool. I like what you've done with all of these like individual segments. I feel like the one part that sort of throws me off is I'm not sure that I understand the layout. It's like just a build up, drop, and then go down, and then build up, drop, and then go down. Like there's not really it's hard for me to find like a bridge section. I'm not sure exactly how this thing is laid out as far as the path goes. But I mean, that's just like the organization. Like when it comes to the actual sounds used here, the way it's mixed, like the different drops, like this thing is really cool. It's really, really cool. I like it. It's super dirty. It's really heavy. I approve. I approve of this. You get Will's seal of approval. Who's up next? Let's see what you got, Colin Ludwig. Got some trap for us. I hear you. It's Happy Trap. This is like an eating Christmas dinner with your family type beat. I'd share a slice of pumpkin pie to this. I like those chants. You missed the opportunity to do the offbeat. What? I would have appreciated that. Nice. I like it. Yeah, it was cute. Happy holidays. Happy holiday vibes. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I liked it. It was happy. I would have appreciated an 808. You know what I'm saying? Just a thumpy, thuddy boom in the background. I would have liked some nice bass. You can kind of see from the waveform, there isn't really a spot where the bass kicks in. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of volumes, but, you know, you don't really see a nice sausage anywhere, which is what I would want from some trap. But I like it. I like what you've done. Yeah, that would probably be my only critique for that one. I just want some 808, and then it would be really cool. Ooh. Mission World Shaker. That's kind of cool. This one's not too long. Oh, listen to that. Harbor moment. Nice. I can see you still working on the second half of the drop. Yeah, the reason I was having that face is because, like, I was liking what I was hearing, but I was struggling to, like, sort of stay on rhythm because it is really glitchy, you know what I'm saying? And it's really sort of everywhere and there's things happening, and like there was a little bit of swing to the drums, and I was like, I like it and I really want to bob to it, but I always feel like slightly off beat while I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's maybe that's not the best thing, but again, the reason I was pulling that face because I like it so much. News and politics. Yeah, you know, I like to get my news from SoundCloud. You know, I stay away from those big names, you know, big names in news. I know where to get the good stuff. But yeah, I think the intro was like, it was a little bit lackluster in the sense that I'm not really sure what I'm listening to, like what's it leading into. I don't really know. But then the drop came and it's like, whoa, I don't know. It was a lot, and it was a little hard to keep track of, but I liked it at the same time. I really did. You know what I'm saying? I guess my advice would be like, take this and maybe rein it into a little more, to make it a little more understandable. But that's just a taste. There are probably also a lot of other people that would disagree from me. If you can headbang to this, you're a pro headbanger. Yeah, it's like the people who can headbang to polyrhythm and like they know exactly when because they've timed it out and they're just boom, 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 boom. Like I know exactly when to bob their head. It's that kind of thing. You'd have to listen to it a few times. But even still, it was super cool. Tons of little details. I like the sound design a lot. I really like it. All those little glitches, they were awesome. They were muy bien. Muy bien. Who's up next? Jeremy Johnson. That's a cool picture. That's actually a sick picture. I like that a lot. Still a work in progress. We'll see what we say. It's a nice melody. You can't psych yourself out, dude. You have to manifest it. It's a little quiet. I'll turn you up a bit. I like that a lot. Like that was really cool. I think my favorite part about that is just the chord progression itself. I think that chord progression is awesome. I love it. It's super emotional. I think sort of main thing is I think it could be mixed with more energy. You know what I'm saying? There's like a little more sizzly high end, a little more energy up there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some just bigger background stuff just to really fill it out and make it just super huge. You know what I'm saying? But because that's something that I would get, even if it, yeah, even with future bass, it doesn't even have to just be melodic dubstep. Like it could either one. You can make it sound nice and big and full and rich. That's what I would like to hear. But then again, it is an ID, so I'm not gonna like grill you on that. It's probably not done yet. But it sounds awesome. For the breakdown, maybe some other background instruments. I don't know, strings, something to fill out the track, help carry it through, but not take up too much space. Yeah, vocals on here would be dope as well. Strings are so useful. I love that chord. Yeah, and maybe in those little gaps, you could put a little sound effects, either like vocal chops or maybe little drum fills or something, just to fill out those little areas. But I mean, even with drum fills, you'd still hear the gap. You just get like little details in there to keep it interesting. That would be really cool. Super saws with a lead, not a bad idea. It's always a good idea. Yeah, this track is screaming for vocals. Now that I've listened to the whole thing, this thing wants vocals. Is it cold? It is. It's snowing. Like I said, it's snowing for the first time in like 2 years. We don't get much snow over here. But yeah, this is really awesome. I like it. I think this is great. Again, MVP for me in this track is definitely just the chord progression itself. I love that third chord that comes in. I think it's great. It's super emotional. It's awesome. There we go. I feel so good. It's so cool every time I type in a command and then Discord just obeys me. Whoa. All right. We're going right into it. Also nice. You got me. I am wearing a blanket. Let's go. Yeah, this totally has like 2016 like Zomboy vibes and stuff like that. I like it. I think it's really cool. The main bass is very loud, I will say, and it's probably because it seems like there's some like lower mid frequencies of the main bass that are a little bit forced. Like maybe I'd take them down a little bit. It seems like this is maybe kind of a mid to higher frequency bass. It's not meant to be super deep, except for the sub bass, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably maybe take down a little bit of the low to mid region of that bass and just let the sub kind of do the low end work there, because it's very loud. But I do like it. It's got some cool classic bro step vibes. Get signed to Disciple. Yeah, Disciple would release something like this. Yeah. Breaking right down. Ooh, you got the art. Back into the build-up. You got the layout down, I'll tell you that. It's like a Bear Grylls kind of track. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought that was cool. I think you switched up the vocal, or not the vocal, the basses at the right time. Because I was like, at this point, I'm hoping for kind of a bass change. You know what I'm saying? That at that point, the basses being used were getting a little bit old. It's like, it's not very interesting. And then you switched it up, and I thought that was really cool. The bass dry. Yeah, a lot of the basses in here are very dry, although I don't really think they need, like, reverb, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if I was making this track, I might, like, add some spots where the basses are more glitched out, you know what I'm saying? And, like, the pattern is a little less straightforward and a little less obvious, because that's the thing about music making. It's mixing the order with the chaos. If the music is just chaos and there's no order to it, there's going to be nothing for anyone to follow. You know what I'm saying? And if there's order with absolutely no chaos, there's going to be no variation to, like, keep people entertained. So it's all about the balance. I would maybe add a dash, a little more chaos into the track, a little more like maybe like glitchy sections, or just a little dash of some surprises. You know what I'm saying? That would be my suggestion to make sure to keep it interesting. But either way, it's a sick track. It's heavy as balls. I like it. I like it a lot. That the Vocodex that's on the track, or the Vocodex that should be on the track? That's the question. Because I could hear Vocodex being used there. All right, and the good thing about the bot is it's also taking in the submissions that are coming in now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there are submissions that are being submitted right now, it's also taking those into account. So it's random with everyone that's submitted.
Kid, same way, yeah. Hey, I'm always the same kid, run always in the same way, growing my dream every fucking day. Yeah, I don't wanna live this dream. Yeah, I hate this society.
Chill.
Yeah, say my name and you see my shadow. I don't wanna fall no more. The right way's the way through. I was blind, yeah, I was blind, yeah. I don't wanna fall no more. Say the right way's the way through.
I like the vocals. That was really cool. I like that. I thought that was really chill. I think it worked well with the vocal. I feel like maybe with the chords or just other elements of the track, there could be a little more high-end sizzle, make it a little brighter, a little more sort of energetic, because it feels like there's sort of a muffler on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kind of being harmonically suppressed. Like, I'd open up those chords, or if you have like an ARP in there, open that up. Modern pop vibes. Yeah, it definitely does. And I like that. I think it sounds really cool. I just brighten it up and make sure that it's nice and sizzly. That's sort of what I want. That'll open it up and make it sound a little bigger.
I was blind, yeah. I don't wanna fall no more. The right way's the way through.
This is also a dope cover.
Yeah, say my name and you see my shadow. The right way's the way through. I was blind, yeah. I don't wanna fall no more. The right way's the way through.
Ooh, some toms.
I was blind, yeah. I was blind, yeah.
Yeah, this like when it went into the second part, it was really clean. In this first part, I think the bass was a little bit like a little bit muddy, you know, like there were some bass elements kind of clashing together. They weren't really going together very well, but it kind of cleaned up in the second part. Now it's cleaner. And then I'm not sure what this is. Maybe this is a moment where we can sit back and we can list our thoughts about the track. Maybe that was added in on purpose. In which case, I will totally take advantage of it. I like this track. I think it was really cool. I think it was really vibey, especially with the vocals. Again, I'd want to hear the drop kind of opened up more frequency-wise. Kind of sounds like it's side chaining even when there's no kick. Yeah, I think that's because of sort of the muddiness in the low end and the compression on the track kind of not really like it was making it sound kind of wobbly and weird. That's probably where the low end could get cleaned up a little more, but I really like how you laid this out and I really like how it was composed. The composition of it is very nice. I like it. Do I prefer the D's nuts joke or the Rick rolled? You got to mix it up. You got to catch me off guard. It can't be obvious. You got to be sneaky about it. If you're going to do it, you got to be sneaky. Otherwise, it's not going to work. That's why I didn't read that message out loud. Trying to be a chart tune without the caches. I don't know. I thought the drop was pretty catchy. I just want to hear more. I just wanted to hear more energy. But heliomorphic? Is that the right way of saying this? Ooh, mid-tempo. That was cool. I know there's a lot of the track left to it, but yeah, I would say maybe. I like the way the intro was done with it being really glitchy and sort of corrupted, and then it's sliding in. I feel like the drop came in like not on a downbeat. You know what I'm saying? It sort of felt off, and even if it wasn't off, it just kind of felt off. If you know what I'm saying, it didn't feel like it hit right when it should on the downbeat, which is what I would suggest. But other than that, I really like it. I don't know if you can hear my cat. My cat is talking, but yeah, I like this. I think this sounds really cool. Maybe also add some more punch to the kick and the snare. That could be pretty cool. Maybe just bring them up in volume a little bit. I like it. This sounds like one of the Portal 2 like boss fights, you know what I'm saying? And like when you're with GLaDOS and Wheatley. every time I think it's gonna go into like the breakdown or something, it just like keeps on going and stretching out. Like, I'll show the cat, hold up. But it like just keeps on going and stretching out. Like, I'd add like a breakdown or something in here and then go up into like a final drop for the second bit. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's super cool. It really is a vibe. It's just like really long and a little repetitive. That's the only thing. So a little more structure to it, I feel like would really help this, because it's not like it's a bad length either. It's under 4 minutes, so that's totally fine. Just like add some more structure to it. And yeah, I'll go get my cat. The next review will be featuring my cat. Hold up. Let me go get him. I'll be right back. Get over here. Hey, don't run away from me. Why are you laying on my green screen? Hey. Come. People want to see you. People wish to see the cat. Ugh. This is my kitten. He's so hard to see. He's like a little black hole. Hey, Ender. Say hey to the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, there's nothing moving. He won't see it. Yes, he is. I'm not gonna squish the cat. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna squish the cat. This is the sweetest cat I've ever known in my entire life. Everyone agrees. He just wants to cut. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to cuddle. You just want to cuddle, don't you? You just want to cuddle. And sometimes chew my fingers off. Sometimes. But right now he is just vibing. Of course it's black. Look at me. Is there anything about me that makes you think that I like the color black? Hold up, let me put you down so I can put my headphones on. And then I'll pick you back up again, don't worry. Okay, let me pick out the new track. Don't step on the keyboard, please, Ender. Come on. No, no! We still up? Hey, great. Okay, now he's stepping on the keyboard. This is not this is not what I had planned. Ender. You're not helping me out here, pal. Not the microphone. Ender, you're not helping me, dude. We got to listen to this track. Help me out here. Witch House. Yep, I had to unplug my keyboard. I'll crank you up a bit. That intro was kind of cool. Oh, I like the panning back and forth. Ooh. That was cool. That was cool. It was a little underwhelming. Like there wasn't too much that I liked about it. Stop chewing on my shirt. Like there wasn't too much that was like super crazy, but like it was nice. You know what I'm saying? was kind of cool. See what else you got. It is dark, and I like that a lot. Feels like it feels like there's not much happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that it's meant to be ambient, and I totally respect that, but I feel like there should maybe be more atmosphere, like just more atmospheric stuff happening in the background. Do you agree? Or is that just Witch House? Yeah, I feel like this is one of those things where there was nothing that I disliked about it. Like, I listened to the track, there's nothing that I was like, oh, that was bad, or I didn't like that, or there was nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But there wasn't really a lot where I was like, oh, that was really cool, or oh, I really like this moment. You know what I'm saying? It seemed kind of standard to me. But then again, I don't really frequent Witch House, so maybe this was a banging Witch House track. Maybe that's how it is. But yeah, I'd say I'd want some things to like keep it interesting, some cool like sound effects or transitions, or I don't know, something to be a little more ear catching, a little more ear candy. That's what I'd be thinking. That's what I would say. Why did that? Oh yeah, I had to turn my keyboard off because my cat hit escape on all tabs. Yeah, Eliminate got, what, 500,000 views making his cat into a dubstep song? I could do that. And Ender talks more than Walter. Yeah, it's Walter. Yeah, which is his cat. Ender talks more than Walter. I could do that. And I'm doing good, if you're asking me. Oh, did you hear those little percussions? Hold up, I'm gonna go back to this. Also, yeah, any genre is open. But listen, there's like some little percussions in this fill. That was really cool. I like that a lot. I thought you had some nice little bits in here. You briefly tell me what's going on. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm reviewing people's music, viewers' music live on the Discord, and I'm taking a listen and I'm giving my thoughts on the subject. He's messing with my green screen. Hold up, I gotta put my cat back out because he's gonna tear down my green screen. Hold up. You're messing with stuff you know nothing about. That you know nothing about. I love you though. Go sit on a windowsill. All right, I've returned. Yeah, I don't think it was too glitchy. I thought it sounded cool. I liked it a lot. I agree.
Let's go.
Yes. I thought that was awesome. I like that a lot. Like that was really groovy and it was like heavy and well structured. I thought it was really cool. Virtual Riot early days. Yeah, not dissimilar from early day Virtual Riot. I will say. I really like the chords you throw in there. The like fills and stuff like that and the vocals. I thought it was nice. I think overall the track is a little bit muddy in the mid to low region. Like I think there's just a little bit much happening there. There's some rumble that could be solved by cutting sub from everything except the sub bass and the kick drum. Also by just taking sounds that have a lot of action down there and just kind of dipping them down a little bit in that low to mid region. I would recommend something like that so it doesn't sound a little less. It sounds a little less messy down below, but I think this track was really well like put together. Again, I'm going to use the word composition. I think like the composition of it was very nice. How to send beats. You can send them through the Discord. There's a link where you can join the Discord and then you have to accept the terms. And then there's a little channel right here, feedback requests, where you can go in and submit in Discord. And then I have a bot right here that will help me choose a random track. And it will pick a track. There it is. And this will be the next track that we do. So I'm going to do this for, let's see, how long have I been going? I've been going for a little over an hour. So we're going to do it for just under, a little less than 2 more hours. A little less than 2 hours. The Discord link. Where can I see that on here? I don't know if I can. There should be a Discord link. One of those links is a Discord link. Xenon, what you got? I like this bit. Nice. I'm gonna give it a pause there because it sounds like there's a good bit left. That's cool. I like this. I think this is pretty cool. It's a good It's just like a rhythm bro step kind of. It's a kind of a Brittum track, which I definitely appreciate. I like that a lot. I wasn't a fan of the intro. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like the intro. It seemed a little bit sort of thrown together, like there wasn't a lot of composition to it. But the drop came, and it's obviously super heavy, and it's exactly what I would want from a track like this. You know what I'm saying? You really like you definitely know what you're doing as far as this style goes. I would like to hear the drums punch harder. I want it to really punch and hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Which I think they could do a little more of that in this track. But I think it does sound really awesome. I just want a little more impact with those drums. Oh, this is all on mobile? If this is all on mobile, at what point do you plan on switching to not mobile? Because it's time. You're well overdue, man. Like you could... I suggest a switch. Your stuff's too good to remain on mobile, in my opinion. Mobile rhythm. Now, we don't have to peer pressure them to switch if they don't want to. Motherfucker. Yeah, I thought this sounded really cool. I like it a lot. Like, part of me wants some of those, like, because there's a very understandable pattern with the basses, a lot of... It sounds exactly like that, by the way. I want to hear, like, some weird glitchy fills, or, like, some just like, something to... like some chaos to counter the order. Again, it's the balance of order and chaos, you know what I'm saying? And I would want to add a little bit of chaos in this, you know? Chaos not necessarily being just louder and heavier, but chaos is in like a chaotic pattern here and there, you know what I'm saying? To make it like, I don't know, to balance it. That's what I would say. But again, especially like this, like being done on mobile, and especially like considering your age, like this is sick. This is sick, dude. Like, for real. You're going hard in this. Why is this one still open? It's a good track, but I don't know why it's still open. Age means nothing when it comes to talent. Yeah, some people are just like, it takes a long time to develop skill, and some people are just talented right off the bat. And you know, you gotta capitalize on that sometimes. All right, dance and EDM. Oh yeah, limitations for the submissions would be we want originals, not like remixes or bootlegs or anything. A SoundCloud or a YouTube link. Yeah. Are there any more rules? There should be rules in the description. Oh yeah, and one track per person. And I'm still using. Nah, you'll get there, man. You'll get there. Semi-new. I like that a lot. I think that was awesome. I think that was some really good progressive house kind of like progressive house style track you got there. It screams for vocals in the intro, obviously, as most progressive house does, you know, but when it comes to the drop, this is good. I just really like the kind of melodies you put together here. Maybe there's a little too much action in the mid to low end, especially with the chords. Maybe you could dip that down a little bit and bring up that crispy high end in the chords as well, just to make it nice and smooth and modern and sleek and high energy. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, as far as the intro goes, I mean, I like the intro. I think it's pretty cool. Like, you got those like almost war drums sound, but it doesn't sound like war. It's just like cinematic drums going on there, and you have what sounds like either like a guitar or a synth or something like that carrying the melody through, and I think it sounds pretty good. But you just need more track. That's what I'm saying. You just need more track. That's my advice. I think it's very good, but it needs some more originality. Yeah, a lot of people do have this kind of style. It's very sort of, I don't know what you want to call it, standard, you know? Maybe there could be something there like a lead or some kind of like a switch up or something to give it more color and uniqueness. I have a very strange way of describing tracks. I don't think it's very good, but y'all listen, so I'll keep doing it. How long have I been producing? I've been producing since I think I started when I was 14, and I am 21 now. So quick maths, 2 years. Yeah, it's just a little bit empty. It wants vocals. That's what I say. And more track, like I said before. Very nice, though. It's real smooth. Through the Moon. Got some youngins in the chat. I appreciate you guys though. It sounds like it's from a video game, you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying all the layers to this. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different drum layers and like several synth layers. That saw that came in earlier was really cool. Like, I like it. Like, even though not like it doesn't really seem to have like a drop or anything yet, I really do like the way that it's put together. Oh wait, are these like metal drums? Of course he does. Doesn't matter what age you are. Yeah. I like this. I think this was really cool. It sounds like a video game to me. This sounds like something off a video game OST. Like, I would legit like really like this soundtrack, like playing a video game, you know what I'm saying? I think part of me wants those drums in the background to be a little like wider and a little more ambient, sound a little bit like like not cinematic exactly, just big, you know? I want them to sound big. Like, a lot of the drums sound kind of dry and like sort of up front. I want it to be nice and big. A lot of reverb, like panning of like cymbals and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. But dang, I just really like the way this is put together. I think the melodies are awesome. It's a really cool vibe. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Wonder how youngsters are able to produce literal masterpieces like this. Some people are just, they hop on FL Studio. I had a friend, or not even FL, just any DAW. Like, I have a friend, Elijah, who, like, I had been making music for a little bit, and he's like, dude, I want to start making music. And he hopped on FL Studio, and he immediately started making stuff that was so cool. And I'm like, when I started, I was so ass. I was terrible. Like, it was horrible. And some people could just pick it up. It's incredible. But, I mean, yeah, with enough, like, time and effort, it's like you don't have to be amazing when you first start. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be amazing. It's like you can work there. You can get there. As long as you like it. That's another thing. If you don't like it, then I feel like it's going to be extraordinarily hard to develop skill because you're not going to really care. So I feel like one of the most important things is not how good you are when you start out. It's how much you like it. I feel like that's going to determine how good you get later. Any Ableton users? I have been an Ableton user in the past. I don't have Ableton on my computer right now, but I like Ableton. I started making music. I didn't know how to export the song, so I recorded my FL with Bandicam. There you go. With Bandicam. Skill versus talent. Yeah, both important. Listen to that kick. Dude. I can't get over how good these drums sound. Listen how clean these are. That just sounds so good. It's perfect. I mean, I like the basses and stuff too. Like the basses sound really cool. I like the rhythm. I like the energy. The vocals in the intro were awesome. But I don't know why. Maybe it's just the nerd in me is like, dude, those drums are so good. Got that barely alive kick. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they're in sync with the synth. It all glues together so well. I like it a lot. Like, I like this a lot. I feel like the one thing is, I think there was just a little too much of a break before the drop. Like, I'm totally down with a fake out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure if I'm down with a fake out, like, the first time, you know? And it should have hit like right there, but there was like a little bit more. What? There was like a little bit more. Yeah, I would have wanted to hit like a little bit earlier, but I mean, when it did hit, it was sick. I like it a lot. And again, there's like there's got to be more to it as well. Apparently, this is drop B. You know, I'd love to hear drop A as well. Actually, maybe if this is drop B, then maybe that's totally fine. Maybe I'm chatting. Okay. I think that actually could be fine. As long as that didn't happen in drop A. You know what I'm saying? Like there's sort of a maths to it. You know, it's about like, it's almost 2:30 p.m. for me right now. But let's see. 1:25 p.m. Oh, you're a little bit early. Okay. Yeah, 12:55. Okay, yeah, normally we have a wide variety of time zones, which I like. I think that's cool. People are listening from all over the place. Yeah. But yeah, I think this is sick. Drums are the MVP, but it all sounds really dope. Very well done. Hacking, Discord. I'm such a boomer. Death Step Hybrid Trap, I guess? Or just Death Step Hybrid? Dude, that looks cool. Anyway. It's a weird waveform. 8 p.m., 7:30. 4 a.m. Not too sure about the intro. Got Alex Terrible on the track. Bro, how is it like so quiet but still so dang heavy? Oh, the sub is very heavy. I take that down a bit, maybe. Yeah, the low end's a bit too much. But damn, it's brutal. Bad mixing, good vibes. Okay, I want to know what happens here. I'm gonna have to take this down a bit. What? I don't know about this one. I think what sucks so much about this track is how much I like it, but also how much it is just not mixed well. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if this was like perfectly mixed. This would be a sick track. This would be an awesome track. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would be so cool. But like, the sub gets so out of control in so many areas, and like, it's not loud but then loud, and like, there's a lot of weird compression. Like, I don't even know how you get a track in this form. I don't even know how I would go about recreating this, but it is. It is how it is. Yeah, I would say you need to make it more even and make sure the sub doesn't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But from what I heard, it just rips through my headphones. Like, I love it. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Yeah. It's the bad mixing, good vibes kind of thing. I'd love to hear that thing like fully mixed. Oh, that'd be so cool. Who's next? Future House. I like Future House. Distortion. Yeah, true. It's a lot of that. Oh, this seems happy. Oh, granulizer is sick. The bed squeak, of course. That sounded cool. I like that. It was cute as hell. I like the addition of like the squeak in there. I thought that sounded really good. I think it worked with the track really well. How do I mix, bro? I wish there was an easy way to answer that. Mixing is like, it's like learning a new language. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different ways to do it, and they're not all the same. But there's a lot of mixing tutorials on YouTube. It's kind of about balancing things together so they all sort of work. Like the sub was like way up here while all the other stuff was down here. You want to kind of balance those out, and same with the with like the stereo mix and stuff like that. Is making sure that it all balanced and works together and doesn't fight each other. It all mixes together well. But yeah, we do have a course on that if that's something that you're interested in. But let's keep on going. Ooh, I like the little glitches. Those keys sound good. I thought those melodies were awesome. I love how you did those melodies. It's like upbeat and has energy. It's great. Also, sorry, I was struggling with my blanket there. It was caught in the roller of my chair, and that was kind of annoying. But yeah, I think this thing sounds really well put together. If you don't have the money to spend on it, then I suggest looking on YouTube. There's a lot of mixing tutorials on YouTube as well. Like, they might not be as, like, well laid out, but they're there. Good night. I like that ARP in the background. Boing. Halftime came in at exactly the right part. Oh, that's a cool way to end it. I like that too. That's great. Yeah, I think that this track is really, really good. I think you started out beautifully. You just had a really like a simple, understandable moment right here. It really was a good way to Bro. Okay, it really was a good way to introduce this track, and then it gets a little heavier. Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds great. Maybe the drums hit a little too hard, but that's like really nitpicking. You know, sometimes I'll go into these tracks and I'll like every single bit of it, and I'll try to just for the sake of the person who submitted it, try to find something where I can be like, oh, this would be like my suggestion, you know, and that would be mine. But man, this is a really, I mean, this is a safe track. If you uploaded this, I'd have absolutely nothing wrong. I mean, you did upload this, and I have absolutely nothing wrong with it. Like, it's awesome. I really like it. I like it a lot. Reminds me of Mario and Luigi game. It sort of does. Yeah, just like heavier, you know? It's that, just heavier. That's what I said. Which I'm not mad at that at all. I like my music heavy. Oh, Pyro Beats. Who was it that said they were about to? Let's see. Was it Benji who said it was about to be theirs? It was close. It was close. But we love to see Pyro Beats in here. Got that Prophet synth. was really cool. That was sick. I like that a lot. Yeah, bass hose. It sounds good. It sounds good. I like it. I think that sub is a bit loud. I'd take down the low end a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it sounds really good, but there's just a lot of low end. You know, I'd take a little bit of that down. I like the drums. The drums sound good. However, I think especially with the kick, I'd want there to be maybe like a tighter kick layer, something a little more clicky, because it sounds like it's sort of like it doesn't really, I don't know. How do I put this? It sounds sort of washed out, you know? And that does sound cool, but I would maybe like a clicky layer or something to make it a little snappy. Might be a good idea if you're so inclined. Are these tattoos? They are. Still working on it. Still in progress. It broke part of the way through. That's why that happens. But there's going to be shading. It's going to look cool. But yeah, I think this was awesome. I really like the intro. I like that synth. I like the melody. And I know you pointed out risers and stuff like that. So I know you know about that as well. You could put some risers in there and then it would sound really cool. I think this is sounding dope. I like it. Keep doing it, dude. It's going to be a sick track. Artifacts in the house. I don't think this is Artifact. No, it's not. It's Yugen. Asian lo-fi. This might be really good. To this. I love these chords. Randomizer takes submissions from today. Submitted at any point. Oh, that was good. With the lead. Sorry, I really like lo-fi. I want a night drive to this. Beautiful, like you can hear the sea in the background. That is great. That's awesome. Ooh. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. You know what I'm saying? That's an awesome track. I'm gonna say, don't change anything about that. I don't want you to mess with this. This is awesome. Keep it. It's great. I like it. Say to make an exception and pick the effects track. What? Is the bot also choosing YouTube links? Yeah, it's choosing YouTube and SoundCloud links. It's picking any links that are currently in this channel, this feedback request channel. We cleared all of these links before the stream, so everything that's in here is stuff that has been requested today. You know what I'm saying? So it will pick any of these tracks at any point today. And then once it picks it, it will then remove it from that channel, so it won't pick that one again. You know what I'm saying? So it's completely at random. It's very good. I don't know I don't know if it was Alex or Christoph or Katrin who put this together, but it's very good. It's very good. I like it a lot. It saves a lot of time, and it keeps the stream going really well. Crooked. Let's go. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I think that the bass was a little bit messy. You know, it's like a little bit muddy. It is color based, and it's cool. I really like the color based sounds you use. But I feel like the primary thing is it doesn't really fit with the intro. You know, it sounds like it's like two completely different keys. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really. It's like they were both made separately, and they both sound cool, but they just don't really work together. It's two puzzle pieces that are equally good on their own, but they just don't really fit. You know what I'm saying? See, and then it just sort of switches into something completely different. Well, I like those basses, though. What color is it? I like the little glitches. We have like seagulls at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I think when it comes to the drop, other than there being a little too much bass, I think it's really cool. I like those bass sounds that you used in it, those color bass sort of pretty melodic sounds. I think it's good. I think there's just some stuff that's like out of key. You know, I think the intro versus the drop is a little out of key. Is the sub on key? It seems like it is in a way. I think the keys and like the pitches on this track are kind of all over the place. So maybe that could be reined in a little bit. So at least they're all like in the same key. That would probably be my first suggestion. But I like me some color bass, and this is definitely well made. Should keep some of the bass elements in the drops and other sections to glue them together. Yeah, maybe something similar to that in other parts of the track as well. Again, like once they're all pitched correctly, I think that would be really cool. Very freestyler, makes it unique. That is true. That is true. You definitely put in effort for this. I could totally see that and totally respect that, because it worked out really good. Also, color bass is just hard. Like, I can respect anyone who can make good color bass. Like I can really do that, because I've tried making it, and it's not my strong suit. Like, I can do it, but it doesn't turn out great every time. All right. Ooh. Plagues of disaster. Sorry. If I were to pull a face for 100 hertz, 1,000 hertz, and 10,000 hertz, what would it be? Probably be 10K. I feel like 100 hertz and 1,000 hertz are pretty easy to muster. If that's a word. Rick Ross type dubstep. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. I feel like it's one of the situations where it just needs a lot more, like, the patterns need to be more sort of structured and painted out. You know what I'm saying? It's all just sort of one color. Like the intro is all one color. It's that sort of purple Lamborghini style brass, which sounds cool, but mixed with like not much else. There really isn't much going on. And then the drop is all brr, dur, dur, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs some movement, some energy. It needs to feel like it's alive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm wanting. Which I don't know if that's actually a sample from Purple Lamborghini. I honestly do not remember, but it's very similar.
Boom! Headshot!
Ooh. Yeah. See, that was cool. It was like moving around and there was some variation, and it's like that's what we need, you know, throughout the rest of the track. Like you could still totally use that bass that was used here and stuff like that, but like you need to add that kind of variation to the rest, and that would be awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting to hear that variation, but it's super heavy. I like the way that it's mixed. Like maybe the drums could punch through a little harder. Or no, maybe the drums shouldn't punch through a little harder. I think you should maybe just take the basses down a little bit so the other elements can sort of naturally be brought up. That's what I would say. But I mean, keep it loud, obviously. Don't make it quiet. Just like mixing touches like that would also be cool. But yeah, cool. I'd say main thing, it sounds sick. Just add some variation. Make it a little more alive. Oh, that's cool. I wish I was good at digital art. I never was. To do build up downlifter with somatic packs. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with somatic sounds. Maybe some a little bit overused, but you know. It is what it is.
Is it possible that they absorb substances in order to transmit them elsewhere?
Okay, maybe 203 gigabytes is a bit much. I like this vocal though.
I'm in touch with technological advancements that are everywhere. And I can tell you that no one has produced anything like this.
Oh.
The offer of tech.
I like this a lot. Woo. Oh, I almost feel like in those, like in moments in the middle, I want to hear that neuro bass kind of bubbling up from the surface a little bit more, because I can hear it in the background. And it sounds so cool. I just want it to pop up every now and then, maybe with a little bit of reverb. Ah, that would be so cool. Reverb vocal hit, that would be cool. Also, I would say make sure that the sub is cut during the risers so that when the drop hits, you really get that deep bass. Because that's when I really want to get hit with it and I want to feel the rumble. I want it to massage my eardrums. That's what I want from this. But this is a sick track. I like this a lot. It's really well made. I love the melodies you put in here with the chord changes and the bass layers with it really well. The vocals are sick. Yeah. Well done. Well done with that one. I really like that kind of drum and bass style. I should try making some of that. There's so many things I should try making. Untitled melodic dubstep. Let's see what you got. I guess it's liquid D&B. It might be considered melodic drum and bass. I'm not totally sure on the drum and bass genres. Drum's a little heavy for the intro. All right. I think composition wise this is actually pretty cool. Like I like the patterns, I like the chords and stuff like that. I think biggest thing is going to be mixing for this one, you know. Step 1, I would say sidechain, you know what I'm saying? I would sidechain all that stuff to the kick and the snare. That's going to help you out a lot. Also, along with just taking down the volumes of some of this stuff, I think the chords should be more detuned. So I can hear that there's a dry layer to the chords and there's a detuned layer to the chords. There might be some more to it as well, but Well, I posted a wrong link to the feedback request channel, so I deleted it, and now the slow mode won't let you post your song. Oh. Discord won't let you post your song on there? Keep trying and see if it works, because it shouldn't block you from submitting your message. It shouldn't do that. But yeah, I'd bring back the detuned kind of wide unison chords and bring down the dry chords a little bit and leave the lead dry, because that sounded pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And I just bring that down so it's not so like crazy in your face and then like brought back. You know what I'm saying? There's a 6-hour slow mode, so people. Oh, okay. That I did not know about. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, in the future, I'd recommend editing the message before submitting one. But whoever's in the chat, if there's Alex in the chat or whoever's in here, is there a way we could let Benji, like, we could manually turn off that just for him? I don't know if there's a way to do that, but if there is, we can help you. If not, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. Things are a little bit out of key here. Now the background ambience is not quite on key. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, there's just bits like that where it's like, whoa, that's a little much especially for a build-up. Idea is good, implementation is a bit off. Yeah, I feel like it's good in concept, not that great in execution. It's just the execution that has to be nailed. But I can tell it's all there. You got good stuff happening right here. Yeah, those chords are kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? But these chords and the stuff right here, it's way too loud as compared to everything else. Sounds like he used the chromatic scale. Saw chords are very loud and felt very dry. Oh yeah, some reverb might help it out too. Give it a little bit of space. That would be cool. That would be nice. But yeah, melodic dubstep. It's good stuff. Beautiful Mayhem. Sounds like a good song. Hey, the Discord bot is the hand of God. It's random. At first, I was gonna be like, I don't know about this synth at the intro. I don't know if that's gonna make sense, but it made sense. I'd still maybe turn it down a little bit though. Maybe it's just not my cup of tea. Maybe it's like I know hardstyle and hardcore tracks and stuff like that I do enjoy. Maybe this particular style isn't quite up my alley. Yeah, the kick could be a little too punchy. Like maybe if it was a little less snappy, that might be better for the genre. There we go. Euphoric Frenchcore. I guess that's euphoric Frenchcore. Punchy kick. I see. Yep, there it is. Is this actually, there are like a lot of tracks posted with this? There are. Okay. Yeah, there. It seems like this is a very popular, or a decently popular genre we got right here. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. Sounds like something DJ Snake would do. It does. It does. What's he up to nowadays? I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, there isn't too much I have to say about this track. I think, like, to me it sounds pretty messy, but also at the same time it seems to be part of the style. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit abrasive, and that's sort of how it's meant to be. The kick clicky. Yeah, maybe consensus is maybe a little less click on the kick. Maybe not as clicky of a kick, and that could improve the track. S3RL. I'm not sure who that is. I have never heard of such. What is it? Oh, yeah. Almost forgot. Also, just letting you know, if the bot doesn't kick your track, if the bot doesn't pick your track, that means that it hates you specifically, and it is laughing to itself at the fact that you aren't getting your track listening to. It's specifically excluding you from. No, the bot's completely random. It's a completely random bot. I controlled it not, but you could get your track played at any point. So never give up hope. That's cool. That was cool. Yeah, the bot may hate you, but I love you, and that's the important thing. Those are good vocals. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds so cool. I like that a lot. Like, I really do like that a lot. Yeah, I think that the reason it looks like so fat and thick right here is I think that the sub is a little too loud. I'd take down the sub a little bit and let all the mid and the high and everything else come upward, you know what I'm saying? And like bring that up so it's nice and loud. Yeah, I think it just needed to feel louder. So I'd make everything louder and take down some of that sub. And by taking down some of the sub, it will help you push the drop a little bit louder. It won't distort easily. Like this thing is really, really cool. I love how it's put together. Oh, that little lead in there with the vibrato. I love those little details. Basically. Look, I'm gonna be honest, Cairo, like most of this track is mixed really well. Like it really is. Like as far as all of the high frequencies and the mid frequencies and the instruments goes, they're all mixed super well. It's just the low end mixed with everything else. Like that's the only thing that has to be fixed in my opinion, and like just bringing up the drop a little bit more. Everything else sounds great. It's like you're real close to hitting home with this. Yeah, I think that's awesome. I love how you use the vocals. I think that was really good. And like you mix the synth, like the synths and the stuff. The synths and the stuff. The synths and stuff in the drop were really well done with that bass pluck. It was huge. It's awesome. I like it a lot. How long will the stream last? We'll go for another 45 minutes. Yeah, we'll go for another 45 minutes. It's 3:12 for me. We'll end it about 4. That's how that's gonna go. But yeah, this was awesome. I really, really like this. Cairo music, well done. Future rave. Oh, I was wondering why I loaded up weird. There was no image. Yeah, the mix already sounds pretty good. Anyway. Let's get some claps. And the claps go away, right? Sounds cool though. yeah, I actually really like this too. Yeah, like it's a little repetitive, but I think it's cool enough to the point where I don't really care. like it works well. Again, sub is a little loud. I take the sub down a little bit. I especially like this part because I get to talk over it and it still works. Sorry, I'm taking over your track, but this is what you submitted for. Yeah, I like it. I thought those melodies went really well with the drums. It really was a vibe. I think it's a good time. I like this. It's like I wasn't expecting it, but I was prepared for it. Like that's a weird way of putting it, but that's definitely how I feel about this track. I liked it. I thought it was cool. Also, the last conversation we have reminded me of this meme, and I had to look it up. Probably one of the most accurate ones that I've seen from music production. if like this helps, but if you keep doing this, eventually you will get there. You'll get there. I really like that track though. It really did hit hard. It was awesome. All my homies learn by ear. My ears will guide me through the darkness. Oh, lovely kitten, wait a minute. We got something from you here. It's like seeing yourself on TV. Something heavy. What you got?
お邪魔しました。
I like that growl. Anyone like machine gun basses here? Do I see machine gun basses in the chat? That's awesome. I hope that melody comes in layers with the drop at some point, because I love it when like those heavy drops mix with the melodic in the background. Ooh, with the Reese. I love how this sounds. I think this is sounding really cool. Part of me thinks like the vocal, like I like those little vocal bits that you put in there. I think it's really cool. I like them. Like I almost want them to be like layered with like a darker, like if you took that vocal and layered it and made one bit like super deep and like a growly bit, you know what I'm saying? So it layers together. So it would still sound like cute and like kind of anime like that. but it would also have like the darker layer, so it would fit in well. I feel like it would stitch those together a little better. But I love where these basses are going in particular. Yeah, the melody sounds dope too. I really like that. Yeah, you got that step down, dude. You know what you're doing. I can tell you know what you're doing. And that's like it reflects in the track. And I like it a lot. I like the use of all the machine gun basses. I think that was cool. The melody was cool. Again, I would have liked to see maybe the melody line up with the basses at one point. Like, that would be really cool. And again, like maybe a dark layer for that vocal so it fits a little better. But man, this is a heavy track. I like it a lot. Yeah, you know what you're doing. That's sick. And it's good to see you in these feedback streams for the first time. You're usually in the chat. You're very active in the chat. And that's awesome. It's cool to get you in a feedback stream. Ooh. Is that pronounced Zytrus? I feel like it's pronounced Zytrus. That's awesome.
Echo 5 Foxtrot, this is Hitman 2 Actual. You are approved to engage in 5
That is the only way to
That is awesome.
I want you to promise.
I promise
No, I want you to promise
you to
that
promise
you will never let go.
that you will never let go.
We're being told a story here. Dude, that was crazy.
That you will never let go.
That intro was also insane. And I'm going to call it right now. This bit is going to be disgusting.
Face me, coward!
Everything sounds so fat. God, that's awesome. I love that. It's brutal as hell. Also, like the drops were sick. I love the drops. It was great. Highlight to me was this intro. that's put together so well. Sounds awesome. Yeah, this is anger music. This is when you feel angry, you listen to this. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Yeah. Yeah, this is anger music. That's the best way to put it. It's awesome. If I had more to say about it, if there were things where I was like, hey, do this and switch this and change this, then I would tell you. But I don't. That's happening a lot on these streams. I'm realizing that you guys are really good. And I don't always have a lot to critique. Isn't that the Mode Step logo? Anger genres. I like that. I like the switch from like the melodic synth part to the vocal part. I think it's dope.
It's elemental. I just need for you to see all the potential. Yeah, it's killing me, thrilling me. Oh, there's not enough hours in the day. I've been thinking to myself, fill up that hollow. Before you go, just stay for a minute, 'cause we both know that your heart's still
Go. Here we go. The drop is so well constructed. Yeah. That's sick. I love how that was made. The ending was really cool too. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is like the drop compared to the build up was just not as strong. Like listen how loud that is. And then go to the drop. Like we just went down a notch, and that's not really what should be done. Like that's not really what should be happening. We should be going up a notch for the drop, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, outside of those, just like some leveling changes and stuff like that, the song is really good. It's just really a solid track. It's really, it's really well constructed. You definitely know what you're doing when it comes to laying these things out, especially in the drop. I like to switch back and forth from the synths to the vocal. I know I already said that, but that's probably like one of my favorite bits. One of my favorite bits about it. All right. Green flash music. I'm not sure. You'd have to test it out. Oh, that lead. Oh, you should have continued the lead. It should have gone or like had a melody or something. Ooh, that's a fun synth. I like that. Yeah, as far as everything else goes, like that what we've listened to so far, I think it sounds really good. I think it's really well laid out. Yeah, very good structure. I agree. I think that there's not a lot of it that's particularly unique. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of standard, but I'm hearing some unique sounds happening right here that I'm really starting to like. So I'm gonna keep on listening. I just wanted to go into a lead. Yeah, it sounds really good. I like it. Yeah, it sounds really good. I'm just getting blue balls from that lead, dude. It sounds so good, like it's about to go into something really epic, and then it just sort of stops, and it's like, or maybe if you were to do a little bit of that, like in the intro, you know what I'm saying, or not in the intro, like in the bridge or something like that, then that would be really cool. I just want to hear a little bit of that, but like other than that, it sounds really good. I think it's really solid. I think it's really well laid out. It's a decent track, man. Well, we'll see if your track will be picked. You have just as much of a shot as everyone else as soon as I hit this enter button. Doesn't look like it. Well, I'll be doing that a few more times before I log out today. sounds cool. Okay, I really like this. I think this is sounding really cool. I do definitely enjoy it. Yeah, it's got the classic dubstep vibes. What I would probably do, and this is something that I learned from a Virtual Riot video way back when he would layer those like sort of cooker leads. I would suggest layering like a super saw behind it, playing exactly the same thing, and that'll really that really helps fill it out a little more. Because with those cookers, there's a lot of odd harmonics. And with a super saw, that'll give you some even harmonics to fill it out. But the cooker will obviously still be up front. You can hear that in Edge, I think it is called, by Virtual Riot. He does that a little bit where he switches and then adds the layer, and it helps a lot. But anyway, especially since it's melodic, I would suggest doing that. But it sounds really cool. Oh yeah, you're right. There are no hi-hats. I would suggest hi-hats as well. Yeah, there are no hats. Oh, the vocals and the keys sound so good though. I'm not quite as much for that part. It's like monsters are singing to you, you know what I'm saying? That saw bass is a bit loud. Yeah, I like this. I like this ending melody. Friendly monsters and bad spirits. Yeah, not bad. I would say the track in general... Nice. I would say the track in general sounds a little too compressed. You know what I'm saying? A little too squashed. I'd probably maybe unsquish it a little bit, or just like mix it to the point where it doesn't sound quite as squished down. That might be due to the mastering chain as well. I'm not really sure what your process was for this one, but needs a pan snare. Yeah, just turn this into like tear out. That'd be funny. Or does Tear Out have pant and snares, or is that just Death Step? I never know the difference. I never know what makes them different. But anyway, yeah, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I'd maybe say a little less compression. That'll make it a little easier to listen to. And yeah, some hi-hats and stuff like that would be pretty cool. Nice. Entry. Who's going to be next? Who's going to be next? Alien Donkey. Congratulations. You are next. Okay, it's a VIP remix, but apparently it's still like a remix of your own track, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. 31st, getting spooky up in here. What up? Listen to how stereo this kick drum is. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy stuff. I mean, I like it. It's definitely really, really different. I'm not sure about the stereo kick drum. Maybe not a huge fan of that. But I liked all those little glitchy sounds and individual sounds. Also, it doesn't just pick songs from SoundCloud. It has picked several songs throughout the stream that are YouTube links, but there's just been not as many of them. Most of them are SoundCloud links, which is generally how it goes anyway. Most of the links we get are SoundCloud, but it does still do YouTube links. I can assure you. But yeah, let me keep listening because this is pretty cool. Those sounds, it's a caressing of the eardrums in particular ways. Oh, sounds a little bit empty, but it's still cool. I like that little double time bit. It's like glitchy and minimal, but still heavy and like dirty. And I don't know. I don't even know how I would describe that other than what I just said right there. How to liquid D&B tutorial. That'd be interesting. I have to brush up on my liquid D&B. There's a lot of genres that I like and a lot of genres that I listen to, but I don't fully know the rules for. And I'm always scared to like do a how to do this genre if I'm not experienced because I feel like I'm going to get some stuff wrong. But I've done it before with success, so maybe I can do it again. But nice. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. This is probably this is the VIP remix, so the original is probably a little more understandable. So I'm not really gonna get you there. But yeah, I liked it. It was new. I think it's one of those things where I wouldn't be able to listen to it over and over again, but it's a cool experience. See who's next. Plague Doctor. See, the problem is now I can't play this one because it's a Code Pandorum track that you've remixed. I can't do the remixes, man. I can't do the remixes, and like I'm really curious as to what it sounds like, but I can't play the remixes. That's part of the rules. I'm sorry. I apologize. I cannot do it. Ruh-roh, yeah. We'll see who's next. I really like that. And I already like how it sounds. Is that an NFT? It's like Psytrance, but in 6/4. The progression of this is so good. Oh, got some drums. I like the strings. I think that's the Waspinator preset from Harmer. That's a great sound. That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I like that a lot. I kind of agree, more bass right here is probably a good idea. A little more sub. You can sausage it out a little more. You know what I'm saying? But I love the different sounds used in there. Vocals are really quiet. Yeah, you could bring up the vocals a little bit there too. I would say mainly make the bridge a little shorter. I don't think this has to be a 4-minute long track. You know, I'd like 3.5 would be like totally fine. I'd just kind of trim the bridge a little bit, unless you put like more of the vocal or something else there. I'd probably trim that a little bit, and that would be a little more pleasing, at least for me. Just found you 2 days ago. Just bought an AK Mini. Ooh, nice. Yeah, hop into it, dude. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I really like this track. I think it's really cool. Just like some things here and there for mixing. Add 3-minute outro, works every time. Yeah, people gets all the plays on SoundCloud. All right. Look at this. A YouTube link. Incredible. It's amazing. We have little visuals here. It's not real life. That's the funny part about it. I feel like the visuals are keeping me entertained, but in reality, I think this is kind of like it's going on for a little bit of long time. It's like it's a little loopy. Like I'd make it a little more interesting as far as time goes. Like either shorten this bit down to a little less, or just add some more interesting like transitions and more things happening. Those are solid drums, though. That was cool. That was pretty cool. It definitely did like tell a story. You know what I'm saying? There was sort of a story with that structure. Again, I was expecting somewhere to be there, kind of like either a drop area where some little bass action came in, especially because it is drum and bass. You know what I'm saying? And maybe like cut the piano and just do some stuff with that. It's kind of an on and off sort of pattern, but it still did sound pretty good. And I do like the addition of the old school breaks. Will with blanket. I still have it right here. Here we are. Because it's very cold where we are, where I am, I guess, right now. What happened here? There we go. Me with blanket. 2 to 3 tracks, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 more. Trace. So this will be the 3rd to last one. Alpha Being. Front row. Oh, come on. so good. I love this style. It's like almost a hard wave kind of style. Donde está la biblioteca? That's all I know. It's so atmospheric. Oh, switch up. I love that bit with the ARP, the super strong ARP right there. That's like my favorite part. That's awesome. This thing was sick. Yeah, that ARP right there. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, this thing is really well mixed. It's well laid out and put together. There's good atmosphere. The drums are nice and tight. The synths are well constructed. It's just good. It's just good stuff, man. How many more tracks are we doing? There is 2 more. There is 2 more. Yeah. It takes in all the submissions. No one is excluded from the bots vision. There's 2 more, so this will be the second to last. And then we'll have 1 more after this one. Young Bobby, what you got? It's cool we have some hip hop and rap.
Dangerous animals escape from a zoo.
Dozens of animals, some potentially deadly, roam the streets. The danger wasn't over. Authorities warned residents to stay indoors.
Yeah. Cause they had means, but they downplayed it, but they saw things, so they never say it when they're heartbroken, cause they never had it when they saw things. But you're out of power, I'm a genie lamp, with a head of lettuce in the Himalayas, with the sentiments don't make sense, but I sound good, don't I? Waited on the background, but I'm back now, see you acting like you've been jacked now. But your whole team getting tracked down, and I'm taking names, but your bets now was propane and a gaslight. Can't bro, your pants on fire, I'm a soft guy, but I drink violence, and I'm too wavy like I'm democratic, like whoa. Penthouse safe with the rap things, that shoes all stacked in the closet, wanna make friends, but they act too blasé. Broke boys on the same thing. Try to write a letter.
Bro, that's sounding good. Bring up your vocals a little bit. I want to hear those. I want those to be a little more front. Also, yo, is it Miko? Is that how it's pronounced? Thanks for the Mexican 20. That's awesome. I think you said it was the equivalent of like 1 USD. But even still, I appreciate it. That's me speaking Mexican. Anyway, let's get to. Did I just say speaking Mexican? I am so dumb speaking Spanish. I took 2 years of Spanish. How did I? I'm ashamed.
Friends, but they act too blasé. Broke boys on the same thing. Try to write a letter with the smooth bottom thinner while I paint it orange with the can of thinner. And I hate French there in Montana. Give me that money, yeah, I'm wanna stand like whoa. What I'ma do? I'ma go wild like a zoo. Sick in the head like a flu, cause the guy just approved, bro. Tell me what I'ma lose. Hey, what I'ma do? I'ma go wild like a zoo. What I'ma do? I'ma go wild like a zoo. Wait, I'ma think about it, but I go slow, cause you never know how it's gonna go. I'm a dad assistant, world politician, just to get booked for a show. Acting like you got it, but you never flaunted. Think we's dumb, but we all know. All I'm saying is it goes some gold, and I'm saying they doing the most, cause these days I'm not facing success stories, what I pray. But anyways, I'ma get this by any means. Kick rock to the socks of my enemies. Try to slide through, so part of me. Killing all these lines like first degree. Gotta rap cops, them arrested me. That's a dumb line, my apologies, and I'm sorry, but wait. What I'ma do? I'ma go wild like Zeus.
You read this beat really well, man. If this is you rapping, you read this really well. Like, this is exactly the kind of flow that would work with this. And it's like, I speak American. Yeah, there it is. But this flow is exactly what the beat asked for. I really do think. And you're really clean with it. Like, I'm listening for I don't know, like stutters or slip ups or something like that. Like, this is really well recorded.
Wait, what I'ma do, I'ma go wild like a zoo. Sick in the head like a flu, cause I got you to prove, bro. Tell me what I'ma lose, hey, what I'ma do, I'ma go wild like a zoo. What I'ma do, I'ma go wild like a zoo. What I'ma do, I'ma go wild like a zoo. Sick in the head like a flu, cause I got you to prove, bro. Tell me what I'ma lose, hey, what I'ma do, I'ma go wild like a zoo. What I'ma do, I'ma go wild like a zoo.
Good catchy chorus. I also really like the beat because the energy is like, it's really chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hear like, it's definitely a really chill, melodic type of beat, but there's so much energy in it too, right? Like high energy doesn't necessarily mean loud and in your face. You know, you can have something like sort of chill and back, but still high in energy. And I think this is a really good example of this. Yeah, I like it. I think main thing would probably be mixing. I want to hear the vocal a little bit stronger up front. I really want to hear you up close.
Don't make sense, but I sound good, don't I? Waited on the
And maybe, I know I've said this a couple times for other tracks, but dip down the sub a little bit too, because the bass sounds good. It really does sound good, but there are a lot of systems that it just doesn't sound good on that. They just can't handle that bass, you know? If you're listening, that's why I haven't installed subs in my car, because I know as soon as I do that, then I'm going to be comfortable just cranking the bass up too much. I have to make sure that I don't overdo it, because a lot of what people listen to won't be able to handle that. So I just take that down a little bit and tweak the mixing up. And man, this sounds really good. It sounds really good. I like it a lot. One track left. Yeah, one more left. Miko, thank you for another 20. Ah, yes, the two languages, Mexican and English. No, it's Mexican and American. Mexican and American. That's what it is. Those are the only two languages. Other languages, don't exist. All right, and for the final one, we get Thomas with some demo techno to wrap it up. Oh. I love you too, Miko. Pump it up. The sub's a little messy, but it still sounds cool. Those melodies mixed in worked really well. Yeah, I like that. I think that's awesome. I expect it to last a little longer because it's techno, you know what I'm saying? But it still really sounds really good. I'd recommend making sure that the sub is mono, because it sounds like there's a few things that are fighting for subspace that just they're not really mixing well. You know what I'm saying? It's not working out too great. So make sure that the sub is only really, sub frequencies are only being outputted by the kick and the sub. That's my advice. Lovely Kitten with the 50. Dude, will I forgive you if you tell me that you don't eat Taco Bell? I don't eat Taco Bell. I do not. And I'm not just saying that. Every time I've tried Taco Bell, I've had an upset stomach for like 3 days of my life. I do not eat Taco Bell. So I guess I earned your forgiveness. So I appreciate it. No Taco Bell for me. Anyway, yeah, I think this was a cool one to wrap up on. It's just a short minute and 30 seconds of some cool techno, and I think it was well constructed for what it is. It's not much. It's pretty minimal. You know what I'm saying? But this is demo techno, so obviously you're gonna come up with some more bits for it. I really like what you've done with these synths. So if you're kind of stuck, having trouble looking for inspiration, I say mess around with these synths a little more and add in some more stuff like that. And then later, obviously, you bring in the kick again and add those like higher synth layers. That's what I would recommend, because I think some cool synth work in this would be a great addition to the track. So there we go. That will wrap it up for today's stream. I still think MVP of this stream is going to be the first one that I played. I kept this up specifically for this purpose, but this thing was just so cool. Mega hugs all around. It's so creative. Listen to those growls. They're cool. Anyway, I played the whole thing at the beginning of the stream. It was literally the first track, so it's probably the easiest one to find out of all of the tracks of this stream. Yeah, this was great. Check out Ghosthack for some proper sounds. We got a lot of sounds, and they're really good. They are very good. So if you're interested in sounds, you can go check out the Ghosthack page. There were a lot of submissions. Okay, these are all the ones that I reviewed right here. I listened to all these, and then more that aren't loading. There we are. These are the list of ones that I listened to. I actually got through quite a few. And these are the list of ones that were requested. There are a lot of requests. There are a lot of song requests. I appreciate you guys requesting, though. Like, I appreciate you guys always come in here. There's always tons of tracks for me to listen to, and it's awesome. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Awesome. So I'm gonna call it a day with this stream. Thank you guys for coming out, especially y'all that stuck around through most of the time. I still see some names in here that were around towards the beginning. So that's awesome. You real ones. And I will see you in the next video. Happy producing.